and host families. Today we're going to be talking all about basiszorgverzekering or basic healthcare insurance. This is to explain what it is, how you can talk about the excess and the premium, and also how you can get money back from the government in a healthcare allowance. In Dutch it's called zorgtoeslag, and this video will hopefully be an easy introduction into what it all means, what's covered, what's not covered, when you can get it, how much it's going to cost. Let's begin. So, basic health insurance is a requirement for all people living in the Netherlands. Now, when the au pair arrives in the Netherlands, they have to go to the gemeente and get a BSN within the first week or so. After they have the BSN, you can go online and apply for basic health insurance. Our preferred partner is Yoho Insurance, and they have got au pair insurance, which we highly recommend getting. And I have it personally for our au pair because it covers liability and travel insurance even when the au pair is not in the Netherlands. So that's really, really important. And you can combine it with basic health insurance. Basic health insurance can be got independently as well, so you don't always need to get au pair insurance, even though at ㅤNina we say please get it, it's really, really important. It will really help you, especially in this uncertain COVID-19 climate. It's very important to get that for when the au pair is traveling. Basic health insurance covers things like trips to the family doctor, emergency care, anything that is life-saving. So for someone who's generally well and healthy, then the basic health insurance is perfectly fine. So if you are someone who doesn't get ill more than 2 or 3 times a year, then the basic health insurance is great. If you have an underlying illness or a condition that needs regular checkups or management from a health professional, like severe diabetes or severe asthma or any sort of lung condition, digestive issues, sexual health problems like PCOS, then it might be worth getting additional healthcare insurance. But for most people, basic healthcare is perfectly adequate. It doesn't cover things like eye care and dental care. So if you have braces or you need a repeat prescription every 6 months for new contact lenses, it might be worth considering extra additional healthcare insurance. You are seen as an employee by the Dutch government because the Sociale Verzekeringsbank, or the SVB, considers au pairs as employees, even though from an immigration law point of view, an au pair is not an employee, and as far as your family is concerned, an au pair is part of the family and not an employee. But as far as the SVB is concerned, an au pair is an employee, and they must be given adequate support to pay their health insurance premiums every month. And this is not possible on 340 euros per month. So you as an au pair, you're eligible to get healthcare allowance. In Dutch it's called zorgtoeslag. And that is really easy if you pay for your health insurance from your own bank account directly. It takes a little bit of time for the tax office to catch up, to process the application, so it might be 6 to 8 weeks before they actually process your application for the healthcare allowance or the gift from the government or the tax office for you to cover your health insurance payments. You have to get your basic health insurance within the first 2 months of arrival. So you go to the gemeente, get your BSN, go online, get basic health insurance within those first 2 months. It used to be 4 months, so please be aware that it's now 2 months. After 2 months of arriving at Schiphol, you have to go and get your basic health insurance. You don't have to go anywhere, you can do it online. It's quite easy, but make sure you fill in the form right and be honest about your health and what it is right now. So if there are any underlying issues, you should also consider that because that affects your premium. And the insurance provider will give you a suggestion on maybe if you need regular checkups or something, your insurance premium goes up and they will offer you something beyond the basic health insurance. Something to bear in mind. What's all about Yoho Insurance? We have got a partnership with Yoho because we feel like they're quite clear, their guidance is very thorough, and their partner agency, which is ㅤNina.care, have got a great deal when you combine the au pair insurance and healthcare insurance. The basic health insurance that is mandatory can be discounted if you choose to increase your excess payments from the basic 385 ㅤNina.care amount to an additional 500. So essentially it becomes 885 euros ㅤNina.care amount, or the excess goes up by that amount, but your premium, the monthly premium, goes down substantially. So instead of paying something like 130 euros per month on basis Zorgverzekering or basic healthcare insurance, then it goes down to about 89 euros. And the government, as we just explained, still gives au pairs, because they're on a low income as an employee, about 104 euros a month. So between 89 and 104, you're making a profit every month. So it's well worth increasing your ㅤNina.care amount from 385 up an additional 500. The other benefit of increasing your ㅤNina.care amount is that your au pair verzekering, the excess disappears. So you don't have to pay for anything in the event of an emergency or any liability issues or medical cases when the au pair is traveling outside of the Netherlands, maybe to you or from the Netherlands back home. That's also, I think, an amazing bonus, because accidents can happen. Maybe someone on the plane contracts COVID, maybe someone goes into a shock and then everyone needs to be quarantined, maybe something is lost or damaged or stolen. These kinds of things are all covered, and you don't have to pay that ㅤNina.care amount on the au pair insurance. So when you combine it with Yoho Insurance, it's a great benefit. I think it's amazing to take it. It seems silly to waste that opportunity. So it's worth combining both your au pair verzekering before the au pair leaves the home country and the basiszorgverzekering, which is basic healthcare insurance, so that your monthly payments are low. This is assuming that your au pair, you have got good health generally, and that you're young and fit and healthy. So I hope this answers your questions. If you do have any more questions about how any of this works, do give us a call. We'll walk you through the steps needed on what you need to take when, and making sure that you have a proof of your bank payments, payments to your health insurance, so that the Belastingdienst or the tax office can see, yes, you are paying an insurance premium every month from your account, and then they can give it back to you, and they make sure that they can give you that zorgtoeslag. It's a fixed amount, they don't alter it depending on your premium, so that's also worth knowing.